nestlings, and welcome to Planning with Penguins. Okay, so I am here to do a little bit of a unique video. I am actually doing a crafty project, I guess it would be. This is going to be a series. This is going to take place over several videos. I actually don't know how many videos it's going to take, because the project I'm doing is I'm creating a planner for people who go to Comic-Con. So I'm actually getting ready to go to a Comic-Con. It is actually called Star Wars Celebration. It is the largest Star Wars only focused comic book convention. Well, we call them comic book conventions. They've expanded so much bigger than just a comic book convention. I guess a proper name for it would be a pop culture convention now. But most people know of San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. You may have heard of C2E2, which takes place in Chicago. But this is Star Wars Celebration, and so I'm going to create a planner specifically for Star Wars Celebration or for Comic-Con. So as I was sort of mapping this out, I'm thinking about it in the terms of something everyone could do for any convention that they go to, large or small. And I was trying to figure out everything that I would need. So this first video is going to be about actually building the planner itself, the outside and the guts on the inside, and the kind of things that I might need. And so we've got a lot of different stuff here. We have a whole bunch of pocket folders because I don't know which one I'm gonna use. I have the plastic envelopes from the Happy Planner in different sizes. And again, not sure which one I'm going to use. I just kind of pulled everything that I had. I have some rainbow mini metal discs. I want to keep this at a mini disc level because I don't want it to be a really big planner. However, I think I do need the space of a classic planner as far as page space, but I want to keep it smaller. So basically I'm taking, this is a Happy Notes, one of my most recent Happy Notes. It has stars on it, which I thought was appropriate for a Star Wars Celebration. You could always, change up the covers that you use. And it has white metal or white plastic discs, but I think I'm going to switch it to the rainbow metal discs. I already took the paper guts out of this Happy Notes and the dividers, so that I could use this as my cover option. So we'll have to do some disc switching. And then I actually went through all of my Happy Notes that I have that are classic sized, and I pulled 7 dividers to where the tabs alternate so that I could create 7 sections. And I will show you guys that in a minute. So I did choose these already. So I have One Happy Life. It's my top one, and it just has a pink background. The second one is It's All Good. These came from 3 or 4 different Happy Notes, so they did not come together. I pieced them together. I have this cool chevron, rainbow chevron. This one is actually in reverse. This is what it was originally. This is the sign you've been waiting for. I might use this side, and if I do, I'll have to reorganize the dividers, just because this kind of has a Star Wars vibe to it, which is these are the droids you're looking for. But I do love this rainbow. I also am considering using this side of this one instead of the chevron. So I have options, and you can just flip them over, and then it just changes the tab placement. I have the Keep It Together one, and then the last one I have is Treat Yourself. And so all of these I could flip over and flip around to use the other side, because I have them organized in a way that would work for that. Now, I might have to reorganize the organization of the tabs if I decide to flip them over, but these are the dividers that I chose. Now I have all of the dashboards slash bookmarks. This was a bookmark I used in my wellness planner, so I'd have to relabel that. But I grabbed all of the dashboard slash bookmarks I could find to use for this particular project. So I would like to have one more dashboard. I actually think I do have one more that I could possibly choose from. It came with the journaling stickers, if I can find it. Yes. So this one, it says you are capable of amazing things. So there is another one. So these are kind of like all the little extras of these that I could find. All right, and then I have this stuff. So Star Wars Celebration is actually taking place in Chicago at McCormick Place at that convention center. I have floor plans printed out because I do know what some of the rooms are gonna be. So as far as mapping out like where we need to go to different panels. And I have done a lot of printing. I have possible panel schedules for the entire con in this Happy Notes right here. I also have, this is a brainstorm of possible ideas for sections and things I want to put in the planner itself. And then this is a brainstorm of possible supplies. And then right now I have 6 sections. I do have 7 dividers, but I do have like 6 sections like mapped out. So this was kind of like my brain dump of possible plans. Now off to the side, I have a bunch of filler paper, half sheets, all different kinds, different types of paper. I bought the snap-in tabs in case I decided to use those. I did find this really cool pack of scrapbooking paper. It has 20 different designs. It has 4 of each design. And this was the only pad of scrapbooking paper that I could find that had any kind of a space theme. It was kind of crazy to me, just like how there's not very many galaxy themed paper pads out there, or at least there weren't at the craft store that I was at. It kind of shocked me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow, okay. But they had it in a bigger size, but I don't think I need the bigger size. I think this is going to be a perfect size for what I need it for. Because I'm just gonna use it as like decoration and background. I did actually find some washi that I might use. That is actually in my purse right now, but it's got planets on it, and like some nebulous stuff. But I don't know, I just thought these might be cool to put in the planner in different places. So I have this, and I have a whole bunch of my other planning supplies as well. So this is gonna be an adventure. So this is phase 1. All right, so phase 1, video 1, we've got to set this guy up. So let's do that. So in this video, I'm going to be setting the planner up, and then you will need to check back as I make the planner and continue forward, creating the planner and seeing what it comes to in its final form. Okay, so first we're going to take the covers off of these white discs right here. The white discs are really cool, they go well, but I want a little pizzazz, and since this is going in my backpack with my travel, and then it'll probably be in my con backpack, I'm gonna want maybe something a little bit more on the sturdy side as far as discs go. So, and I thought that the rainbow discs would just add just enough pizzazz to the planner. So get this guy open if I can. All right, let's see here if I can get it. Cool. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, all right, so I have like 3 purple ones. So let's see what we have here. So let's see, I have 2 pink, I have 4 purple ones, I have 2 of those, 2 like yellow, 2 blue, and 2 of like the copper color. And we need 9 total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So I would say probably starting in with purple. So then maybe pink, the turquoise, the blue, maybe we'll do orange and then the blue, and then we'll cycle it back. Let's see. I mean, I could just do this. Just occurred to me, I have rose gold mini discs, but I'm not going to use those. Okay, so let's see. If I did the whole rainbow, that's 6. Could do that. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so now the one thing I know I do want to do is I actually want to use this blue side, the inside of the cover, as the actual outside cover for this particular thing. I like the quote on the front, which says "Seize the day." I do love that, but since it's Star Wars and all the stars are on the cover and stuff, or on the inside cover, I just really like it. I think it'll look really cute. And so I think I'm gonna use it that way. Okay, so let's see if we like the way that looks. I do. I think that's good. That's good. Okay, so now we have that. So we're going to use it like this instead. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these dividers in the order that I have them in right now. So we have section 1. Section 2. I think it's the fact that I have these 2 rainbows next to each other that's what's bothering me. Let's see. I think this is the only one I have that could go in the 3rd section. Okay, well, we're just gonna do it how I originally had it planned, like this. All right, there we go. So we've got our different sections. So now what I usually will do is I'll put a folder in the front and a folder in the back just to keep it sturdy. So let's go through the folder. So we have this one that says Keep on Crushing It, Girl. It's got that rainbow vibe. This one that says Keep It Together. Shine Bright, another Keep It Together. Teacher's Roll, that one's out because it's not a teacher planner. This yellow one, and another Keep It Together with this rainbow holographic foil. So I think out of all of the covers that are the pocket folders that I have, I think these are the two that I like the best. Although I do like the Keep It Together. But this one says Keep It Together. So I might, let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna put Keep It Together in the front here. Just because this kind of lighter purple, I think kind of goes really well. And then back here, across from the ice cream cones, I'm gonna put the Keep on Crushing It, Girl in the back. All right, so that's gonna give us a little bit of extra stability for this planner. Now, next up, so these are the sections that I have for this particular setup. There's going to be a section for my podcast because I do have 2 shows that made one of these stages. So we're presenting our travel plans, my travel plans really, the actual calendar that'll have a monthly view, and then 2 weeks of layouts, the week before I'm there and the week I am there. A section for notes, a memory section for any autographs I get, sketches from artists, taking pictures, journaling, memories, and then information about the actual convention itself, like the floor plans, the panels I'm interested in, and the schedule for those, and exhibitors and stuff I want to go to. So I think I need to figure out the order. So let's see, all these supplies I've already gathered, so we can do this. Okay, so I think travel plans should probably be first, and then the calendar should probably be second, followed by the convention information, podcast stage plans, the memories section, and then the notes in the back. And then we still have one extra section. So gotta figure out how I'm gonna label these. So I wanna see where these can fall in, what I can use these for. So definitely in section 1, I don't think I'm gonna need any of these because we're gonna have like my packing list, my outfit schedule, my travel info, all of that stuff. That will just be in that section. So in section 2, we will need something for the monthly and then the week. All right, so Planner Dreams is very cute. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do those 2. Actually, I think I'm gonna use these 2. So I'm gonna use these 2 in this section somewhere to separate pages. So we'll get these tossed in here. All right, now it actually just occurred to me, I have these journaling dividers. So for the last section, which is, or the second to last section, which must be 1, 2, 3, 4. So, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did only pull 6. Haha. So I do have enough. So in section 5, where this would be memories, autographs, sketches, and everything, since I might do some journaling, I'm going to put these journaling stencils in here to kind of divide this section up. And then I also have them in case I need them. Let's see. So section 4, which is going to be the podcast section, I definitely need a divider to separate between my 2 different shows. I'm going to use this one that says you are capable of amazing things. I don't really pay attention to where the tab placement is, just because it's too hard to do that. And a lot of them they're all in the same place. So it makes it a little bit harder. So let's see, 1 doesn't need one, section 2 does. Section 3. Section 3 is going to need some division. So we're going to do, let's see, so we'll have floor plans. Those will probably be in front. And then I'll probably separate panels that I'm interested in my panel schedule from the exhibitors I'm interested in. The question is, what do I want to use? The clouds are really cute. I like the clouds. I like this one. This Argyle one is very pretty. So is this one. Probably gonna need 2. It would be nice to have an actual divider. Problem is these tabs are gonna sit on top of each other. I'm just gonna use those 2. I'm gonna use these 2. So I'm just gonna pop these 2 in here, because I may need 2 separate sections in here. There's gonna be a lot of information in here. All right, last section is gonna be the notes section, which is back here. So I'm gonna use this divider back here and this dashboard back here so I can mark where I'm at with my note pages. I think this one is not gonna turn very well. So when this happens with these, which it can, what I have found, someone else told me this, is that you can actually just trim off a tiny, tiny bit on one side, which opens this little gap up just a little bit. You're not trimming off a lot. Sometimes it's barely anything. This one went at a goofy angle. And it just opens it up a little bit so that you can so that these will turn a little smoother on the metal disc. So it's not a whole lot. It's just trimming off a smidge. I feel like I skipped this one. Not sure. But it works because I've done it before. Yep, much better. All right, there we go. Cool. So, there we go. We've got all these little tabs and sections in here. Okay, so now we need paper, right? Yes, we do. I have tons of different kinds of paper. So this first section is going to be travel plans. I'm going to be making, like actually making pages for everything, basically. I'm not reusing any planner pages. So I kind of need to organize my paper. So I'm going to do that really quick, and then I'll be right back with you.
On second thought, I decided that I would stop chapter 1 right here so that the video doesn't get too incredibly long. So check back very soon for chapter 2, where we add all of the filler paper and finish out building the planner. And then there are more videos to come as we build the rest of the sections of this epic Comic-Con planner. May the force be with you, and make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss a video.